there, friend. Welcome to Start Early Today. Ask and it is given, day 39. Hope you're well wherever you are. Thank you for joining me here, dear listener. First, I reach for joy and all else follows. Once you consciously identify your current state of emotion, it becomes easier for you to understand whether you are choosing thoughts that move you closer to your desired destination or farther from your desired destination. If you will make the improved feeling or emotion your real destination, then anything and everything that you want will quickly follow. So reaching for joy, for inner stability and clarity, cultivating your inner truth, digging it out, that inner knowing inside of you, making it conscious, and then applying commitment to the truth of who and what you really are, everything else will follow. So it's best to affirm this before starting the day, before heading out, before engaging yourself in your to-dos and your daily activities. Practice in your silent meditation the truth of who you are. Find that higher self. Connect to your higher self. Because as you go through the day, you'll be bombarded with demands of your ego, the demands of the mind, with external material stuff and material 3D responsibilities. Those are only secondary. Make that your secondary priority. Put first the stability and the power of your higher self. Connect to your higher nature. Connect to the whole. As we have discussed in our previous posts, our suffering comes from our delusion of being separate. That is a fallacy. We are whole. But sometimes we just see the part of the whole and some things don't match, and it hurts us in thinking this way. It's like seeing or living with only one piece of the puzzle, which does not make sense. So in mindfulness, we can take a step back and really see the whole picture, all of the pieces of the puzzles put together, and you see that the whole thing as if it was a mosaic. And it is one of beauty and joy. We're always just called to love more, to understand more, rather than be understood. So make that priority today. Reach for joy and all else follows. And it has also been said that if you give 5 minutes of yourself to God, or in prayer or in meditation, however you want to call it, all the rest of the day will be taken care of. So make the important thing the most important thing first. So first reach for joy and all else follows. Cultivate it in your mental picture and feel it in every part of your being. Feel it through your hands, through your arms. Do a body scan. Safely inhabit the body. feel the existence and expression of all life through your body, through your breath. So today, may we be conscious if we're being pulled away through our decisions and our choices. Have that lag. Make space before deciding or before speaking and before judging. Or don't judge at all. Quit judging. Let go of judging. Today you shall judge nothing that occurs. For the moment that you judge, you already are putting your vote on the ego. You're putting your ego in power. And once the ego is in power, you're automatically enslaved by it, because it is never at peace. The ego is never at peace. It never runs out of demands, opinions, criticisms, and running away, because it does not like to learn. The ego is never satisfied. The ego only sticks to what it knows, which is very little. So widen that lens. You can use our tool. You can silently reply to your ego, no thanks. And the dropping the story and moving on. Drop the story, move on. Thoughts are just clouds. And you can also look at thoughts as clutter. It's meant to be let go and thrown away. You are not your thoughts. Be a good guard of your mind. And be responsible in cultivating that joy first. It becomes easier for you to understand whether you are choosing thoughts that move you closer to your desired destination or farther from your destination. And your radar is your emotions, how you feel. Does it feel light? Does it feel like a hell yes? That is moving closer to your destination. But if there's a lot of questioning and doubting and reasonings and explanations, that's farther away from your destination. Maybe you're just destined to be still. Maybe sometimes, although unconsciously, we are tending to the ego's demands unconsciously. If we are running on shoulds and shouldn'ts with rigid rules and separating ourselves and excluding others, that is farther away. That's you. Although sometimes we might think that it is our duty, it is our goal, but it is in the feeling of the heart. Focus on how it feels on your chest. Does it make you calm and non-resistant? So make today one of gentleness. If you will make the improved feeling or emotion your real destination, then anything and everything that you want will quickly follow. Stay true to your desires. Be grateful. Your mantra can be saying thank you to yourself like 10 times as you inhale. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. 10 times is the minimum. And make it a habit to really introspect and look at things for what they really are and what your place in the world is. Sometimes it's not a big thing. It's just being still and at peace and accepting things, making it a little better, making it just a tad better. So, reach for joy, all else follows. It's pretty simple, but the key is in the application. MakePureThyHeart.com for more. Thank you.